Hi, my name is Konrad. I'm founder of evAI Intelligence, and I'm happy to introduce you to our enterprise platform in a minute. So let's share my screen so you get an idea of how it looks like. So evAI built a data model which helps us to understand how markets work. So we have a unique data cube with our technology where we read through text and understand the semantic meaning of it. What you can see now is our analysis of those texts. In this market, we're looking at the renewable market, which is about the size of more than 31,000 documents over the course of 1 year. As we can see here, we can see the different topics we find in the text. It's not understanding how many times energy has been mentioned. It's more like a concept we are looking at. The concept of energy, concept of climate protection, and so on. What you measure here is the share of those kind of concepts inside of the articles. The interesting thing now is to understand how companies fit in. You can see here, this is an extended filter set where you can see companies, or I can select companies, and you can get an idea of what kind of companies we found in those articles about renewable energy. Let's take the first one and select this second column, select Siemens, and select RWE. It's very fast, as you can see, and you can see it's getting colored in the table, which means now looking at the filters we have, like the 3 companies, we can see what kind of core topic focus we are embedded into. This is like we try to understand what kind of surrounding context Axpo, Siemens, or RWE has been mentioned. This is helpful if you like to understand what kind of strategic markets are attached to a company. What are Axpo, Siemens are known for? This is like a public image of what they are known for. So what kind of analysis is possible besides of that? Let's say you would like not only to understand the Axpo and the strategic markets, but you would like also to understand what kind of sources have been mentioned. You can see here, okay, if it's now Energate Messenger, I can select it. And you get the same numbers and the distribution about the subject of interest next to it. This means Axpo mentioned by now has been mentioned in those kind of contexts, like wind energy 5 times, and so on. Now it's very easy to compare if we find specific publishers with a specific topic focus. How do they differ? Is there a difference at all? Do we have different focus? These kind of things can be now measured. In topic trends, we are measuring what kind of trends we can see based on the companies of interest. So we select the companies and we select the topics of interest. And now we get the graph immediately sketched out. So it's easy to use the bar here to move and slide to understand even what's happening on a day base, not only weekly or month base. And it's easy to compare those kind of numbers by line and company by company. In publishers, we would like to better understand, if you look at those companies again, what kind of sources do you regularly cover those kind of publishers, and what kind of geographic reach do we have? You can see we have grouping about special interest, regional, national, international level. And we can see what kind of news outlets have been covering them. And the fourth tab is actually about connectivity. So let's think about that we would like to understand what kind of companies appear in the same context, what kind of companies appear in wind energy or nuclear power or something similar in the markets of interest for you. And we would like to understand the lobbying structures, what kind of politicians are connected to it, what kind of organizations or institutions do we find attached, and how we are all related and linked. So these are the main areas of the enterprise version, which is called the evAI Explorer. So we can have a very round discussion about how a market functions, from understanding the positioning in certain strategic markets, company by company, to trends which we might not have in mind, but now we can watch them evolve, from how do news distribute and travel through a market, and what kind of publishers are focused on certain companies, to understanding market connectivity, client structures, lobbying structures, even regional distribution of things. This is what we are capable of. Thank you for listening and hope you are interested, and we talk next time. Bye.